Guys, welcome back to the channel. Doing a different type of video today. It's still Sam and Colby related, paranormal, so don't worry about that. If you guys like the creepy, the paranormal, movie reactions, horror movie reactions, reactions in general, subscribe to the channel, support the channel, go over to Patreon, support us even farther. We have a goal that we want to hit, so if you guys want to help us out a lot, please head on over there, especially if you like content like this. But we are going to be reacting to things that Sam and Colby missed, and possibly I missed, compilation. So if you like this type of content, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel, share the content. It really means a lot. And let's go ahead and see what we apparently missed in some of these videos. So here we go.
The fan?
Conjuring.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, I saw this one.
You can see a little boy's head.
Yep, I remember that.
Identical to the photo that they got the first time that they went there. And it's not the angle that the camera's at. It slowly moves into frame and then out.
That is crazy. I do remember seeing that. I think I remember seeing the picture on their Instagram. Someone tagged them in it, or they shared or retweeted it. So Twitter is what I saw it on, and they retweeted it. Yeah, that was very crazy. The fact that that was in the Conjuring house. Yeah, that was nuts. I remember that. That is really cool, though.
If there are any spirits in here at all, if there's 1, 2, 3, as many of you, just make a noise.
When slowed down, you can see a face behind Corey. It looks sort of like a skull and looks like its hand is against the wall. I know, bad drawing. But then when it moves after they tell it to make a noise, you can see the shadow slowly move upwards right before they freak out.
Last time it was knocking.
I don't know if that's
wall behind us.
Maybe not that one.
Are you over?
That's not really that crazy to me, the pentagram, but, you know, that could have been just accidental. Who knows, though?
You know.
You see, okay. I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, and I do apologize, but to me, that just looks like a smudge on the mirror to make it look like a face. And that's not nobody's fault there. That's just, you know, people putting their fingers on it. Might be a darker in a spot. I mean, I've had that happen so many times where I could, like, make something look like a face in the window or, you know, just smudges in general. So I'm not really too big on that stuff, and it looks like they're in front of a mirror, so I'm kind of a little bit... That one's not too believable in my opinion.
It holds it in, so it wasn't up here. It had to have been...
Take no offense to this. I genuinely believe that some of these, because I could barely even see that, it's almost like someone's drawing them out to make it look like what they want to think it looks like. I'm not trying to bash the person, but I'm very skeptical about things like that. It's very tough. That's very tough. I didn't see a shadow. I just saw something that...
We technically went back up.
Wait, so we just followed where it took us, and it took us...
If we went down and then went this way, then we technically went back up.
Wait, so we just followed...
Wait, one sec. One sec. I don't understand that last one. Let me go back a little bit. He kind of, like, slides into frame. Do you see that? Like how he slides over? That's a bit weird. That one's weird. Okay.
That's the piano. That's the piano.
That's the...
Oh, yeah.
By itself?
That's the piano. Is anyone else home?
Dude, it's literally...
Oh, what is that? Yeah, you see something lighting up. It could be a reflection. Oh, I did not see that. Interesting. When the 8-ball was thrown, you can see Kid's shadow duck behind the rocking chair.
Wait. 8-ball! 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 Look! Dude!
This is the slowed down version. It's
okay.
between the chair and dresser, ducks behind the chair, and heads towards the stairs. Now frame by frame, where the arrow is,
Oh, yeah,
the
you
head
can.
ducks down slowly. And when it's behind the chair, you can see a little arm like come out from the other side and again run towards the stairs.
Are you
Interesting.
the spirit
Interesting.
that made my nose bleed? Signs point to yes.
The face in the mirror kind of looks like the nun from the Conjuring movies. Maybe the nun or ghost got attached to them the last time they were at the Conjuring and is in the mirror? I don't know. What do you think?
I'll tell you what that looks like. If you've ever seen, and I'll probably insert it actually in the video so you can see a better picture of it. The Amityville Horror. There's a little boy on the staircase. Speaking of the Conjuring 2 and the Conjuring, it kind of reminds me of that, how the eyes are lit up. That was an interesting little face right there. I don't know though. That one's interesting. Again, interesting.
I'm down for that. Just don't look at it.
That moved, yeah.
So everyone noticed the robe move in the Queen Mary video. What you didn't notice was two ghosts. On the left side of the coat, it looks like there's a girl. But then she moves back behind, and a little boy pops up at the bottom right. With the girl, it's kind of like if someone was playing hide and seek and peeking around a curtain, or like how a little girl would hide behind their mom when nervous. And for those who can't see it, I drew a little picture, but it's bad. Now for the little
Interesting.
boy, this one is harder to see, but it looks kind of like he's peeking out, like, behind again. And I just found an image on Google, made it fade in and out. This isn't the first time that we've seen these two ghosts. For the little boy, for example, he looks like the one from The Conjuring. He's also in part 1 of The Midnight Man on Sam's channel.
Is anyone else home?
Dude, it's
Now, it is harder to see, so I don't know for sure, but it looks similar to the little boy.
Don't know.
The little girl can be seen in the Shadow Man series behind Corey during the seance.
If there are any spirits in here at all, if there's 1, 2, 3, as many of you.
The woman behind Corey looks super similar to...
I don't want to come off like I'm being mean to this person who put this together. I think they're doing a great job, but they have good eyes. It's just to me, there's a lot of graininess and there's a lot of, when you're operating a camera literally in the pitch black dark or just with barely any lighting at all, you're going to get things like that in the background. And I just, to me, like I can make a face out right now of all the stuff on the screen right now, and I can make it look like a face. So to me, that stuff is very, very, not reliably accurate. Or to me, I never look at stuff like that because to me, you're going to catch so much if that's what you're looking for in the background. You can draw literally faces up everywhere. I literally see something else that looks like a face right below that, what you have right there. So like, not trying to be mean. I know you put a lot of time and effort into this. I'm very like surprised and I applaud you, but
the girl from
nothing
Queen
really
Mary.
insane so far.
And you can kind of tell with these two images. Could they be the same person? Maybe. And finally, the audio version of the Queen Mary, the thumbnail, you can see two faces at the top of the closet. That could have easily been edited, and I didn't believe it at first. So what I did, after increasing the brightness and the clarity, I went over to the original video, found the place in which they screenshotted for the thumbnail, and there is indeed a face. So it was not edited in by Sam and Colby. What does all of this mean? Why are these ghosts showing up in every single video? The same ones.
holy shit! Holy shit!
Oh, an orb. Okay. It literally came up from the floor as if to say something happened in the underground tunnel stables. Yep, I remember this episode.
On the left. Just broke. His cross just fucking broke.
And we keep.
Whoa, Yo.
Yep. Left opposite of the right, weakness, decay, death. Interesting. Sinister, meaning evil, comes from Latin word meaning left side.
Soul.
Are you out of this world?
Are you stuck in here?
Why did you want one of those things open?
What?
Believe.
Believe.
Calling you. It's real.
Oh! Dude, wait, all the...
Maybe it's saying believe in God, evil, he's calling you, and he's real.
And how long have you had that necklace?
3 years, maybe?
3 years, and it happens during that investigation?
Yes, the other man got kicked and he's in the center.
Center is an ancient, the primordial symbols within where heaven and earth meet. Okay, yeah.
Horses that its back was like, I don't know what kind of horse it was. It was brown and it had like it had big legs and like white down at the bottom.
So the term was Century Beer Wagons of Budweiser. The Budweiser Beer Company uses serial horses, and alcohol was a trigger object for Sir Henry.
2320.
Interesting. It said 2320 if you go to Sally House video 2320.
That's right where Pentagram is sent to that.
Do you think it's
doesn't
from the
matter.
Sally House or from the Conjuring?
That I don't know. What is it that you want?
Memory
Memory.
in your head.
You intend to harm us.
Fine. Is it possible that the thing attached to Sam wants to remove a specific memory from his Sam's head?
Fear.
Interesting
Are
again.
you scared?
Yeah, I like how you're
Fear.
putting these things together. Like, that is interesting, trying to connect things.
Scared.
Lock the door. Go.
You want us to leave? You want us to go lock the door?
I already did.
Close the door.
Close the door. The door's closed upstairs. It's already closed upstairs.
Can you tell us how you got here?
Basement.
Basement.
Basement of the Sally House or basement from the Conjuring. Interesting. I don't
Tell
know.
us something.
Run. To the left.
Left again, right?
Are you right there by the stairs? If you're right there by the
From
stairs,
before. Is that you by the staircase? Guys, there's something by the staircase.
Yeah, it is similar, isn't it?
evil. Holy fuck!
What?
It just got really loud and screamed.
Dude, there's
Who is familiar? Do you recognize us?
Sam.
Oh my god.
John.
Okay, hey, you know, I normally used to say when I used to continue watching, especially, you know, the season 1, I used to say this a lot, that, you know, they're always trying to connect things, but the fact that you are, like, literally putting everything together, how things are very similar, how things actually match up is very interesting, and it's kind of changing my perspective on season 1 and my criticism, so thank you. Samuel John Goldback, really?
In the backyard. Graves.
Are the soldiers back?
Pentagram. Oh shit! You'll see it a lot better in through your.
It says James, son of Samuel and Hannah White, born in May, died in November. The gravestone says Samuel and Josh's video. The graveyard said John, Samuel, John Goldback.
Heading back to the main house. Feel free to follow us.
James, we saw the James on the tombstone.
It was James on the tombstone?
The one with the pentagram.
No way.
So at The Conjuring, the gravestone said Sam's name on it, and it had a pentagram. Colby said it could follow them, so when Sam sat on the pentagram at the Sally House, it was finally able to attach to Sam. Possibly. I mean, it's true. This thing could have been attached. I mean, obviously, if it followed them from the Conjuring house, it was already attached to him. You know what I mean? Like, it was already attached to him. And when it's following somebody, that means it's already attached to you, and it's following you. So, like, I don't think this, you know, sitting on the pentagram at the Sally House, if it was already following him, would have made a bigger difference, unless something else decided to attach itself to him as well. Who knows how many things attached itself to him, really? Interesting theory, though. And at the Belair house, it kept saying memory because it was trying to replay what happened that night at the Conjuring to make Sam understand. Let's listen. This is why it chose to attach to Sam and not Colby. The first night at The Conjuring, Sam wore yellow. At Fort Henry, Sam wore yellow. Tonight at the Belair house, he wore yellow. Energized, yellow boosts memory and encourages a communication. It's a color of promotion, pretty much. Because he wore yellow, the entity could communicate with Sam at the best. Another reason it didn't choose Colby is because he is more open about religion and believes in God. Sam, on the other hand, not so much.
From a very young age, I had learned to stop believing in anything. People in my life told me at a very young age that they didn't believe, and that made me not believe in anything. So for many years, I've thought that this was it. This life, once you die, there's nothing.
Sam has said multiple times he isn't a religious person, and used to not believe in God. The entity knew that he couldn't get to Colby because God was with him, but felt like he could get to Sam. Also, he was wearing yellow again. Sam said the Queen Mary made him believe. Could the entity somehow have known that the Queen Mary was shutting down for good, so it wanted to prove to Sam once and for all?
Oh, there's like some red lights, and so it's...
Yeah, when he was chained to the wall. He stops mid-sentence and his face goes from focus almost like something took over his body.
I know there's like some red lights, and so it's...
I was falling backwards.
Oh, the same thing was happening to me in there. Didn't you see that? I was
Whoa!
Like, yeah, you...
Holy shit.
That maybe do need some type of...
Yeah, there was something there, wasn't there? The one before that, though, was clear as day, someone with a big coat or something walking back there. And it didn't have a form or nothing, it was just a shadow. Crazy. Wow, okay, that was good.
Yeah, it's gonna be pitch black.
Oh,
just now.
Oh, wow. That was definitely somebody moving.
Why
Wow,
are you
okay.
attached to Sam? What do you want from
Crazy.
him?
Take me!
In the other Estes methods, he just wanted a friend. Go back to the Sally house type thing?
What if Home is actually from years ago at the warehouse?
Everybody.
The Origin series.
That old box you brought home that night. That old green box had a lock on it. I don't know if you ever found what was in it, but we pulled it out and kept it for you. You brought it home back when you guys were first going out doing stuff. Fires up on the hill out there.
Come here.
What? What are you talking about?
No, this is so crazy.
Wait, you mean to tell me that you brought a box back from the warehouse and didn't tell us about it?
No, I thought I did. I swear to God, I told you guys. Yeah, here it is. Dude, look at this.
What?
Isn't this the weirdest thing?
What?
This is the first thing I ever brought back from the warehouse. It's just a box, dude.
No!
You brought it from the warehouse. You're not supposed to take anything
It's
from a haunted
the box.
place.
What are you talking about?
Dude.
What?
Look.
Holy sh**. No.
For those who are saying it wasn't on the bottom before, it was. Yep, it's right there. Yeah, it's right there.
Throw it. No, if you...
Colby! There you go. There you go.
Dude!
What?
Look! What the f*** is that?
What? Did that come out of there?
I don't know. Something metal. You heard that on the camera.
A knife almost like it was a surgeon would have used at Sally's house. That looked more like a kunai. To be honest with you, like I looked at that, like I can go back and look at that again.
Metal. You heard that on the camera.
Yeah, that looks like a kunai. That might not be the right term, but like that doesn't really look like a knife a surgeon would use. Again, I might need to look up pictures of what surgeon uses, but that looks more like a... I have a couple of knives that look just pretty similar to that myself. But I'm not sure if that's something a surgeon would have used at the Sally house, at the pentagram and her basement, as well as in the box. Maybe that's why the house was where it is attached to Sam.
Can I grab it?
Yeah. You see it?
Yeah.
Grab that.
What is that?
You got it.
Dude,
There's nothing else.
look at this. I'm literally shaking. Norel. It's a mirror!
Meaning Norel is from the north. North also represents the in-between times and afterlife. Ooh, okay. Also credit at Cats and Back for Instagram.
Crazy over here. This thing. Two.
Reading the history, it said that they used to pull
I didn't see that.
teeth when they bit.
Church.
The cat?
You sat in that pentagram that day and you challenged something. And it hasn't left you since.
Jesus. I genuinely didn't think it was real. I was just like challenging it, and that was a stupid mistake.
Mention of teeth, a church, and a pentagram. Sam said that he didn't think it was real. He was doubting the paranormal. And that's how most skeptics get something attached to them, and then they start realizing, oh, holy shit, there is something here.
Supposedly super haunted. St. Andrew's
That was a
Church.
good little series right there. The church, man. Love that one. Graveyard.
On the grave.
What?
There's a tooth.
Oh my god.
Oh, whoa. Dude.
A lie? Oh my god.
What the?
A knock and a pentagram.
I don't know if we should do that on a church tour.
Yeah, that's a bit. That night, Sam couldn't sleep. Yeah, good point. Isn't he like, the only one who didn't get to sleep?
I just woke up because I have a really, really bad headache. But I think I hear someone else.
Y'all start arguing just like the Sally house.
You think it was Sam?
Well, here's the thing. Sam's been one of my brothers.
We are arguing with each other.
I just called him out and told him I think he put the ball downstairs. Like that's how intense.
He just called me a liar because of how.
Because Sam had to go downstairs and grab something for the Estes method.
Wait, hold on. Like let's just think about this. I'm tired of this.
Dude, the Sally house is breaking up our friendships right now. God dang it.
Okay, you know it wasn't me or Nate because we were upstairs in this room the entire time waiting for the Estes
But
method.
Nate was the guy that went down to get the Estes method in the first place.
So it was you, Nate. It was from you, Nate.
Back to the night of the graveyard. Yeah.
What I'm saying is, like, I can't believe it. I've gotten a few things, but just one more time for proof. The energy just proved to me some sort of sign.
I think that's how you get stuff like actually attached to you.
I'm gonna be honest. That series right there, when Sam started throwing a hissy fit, man, till this day, annoys the hell out of me. I didn't understand his logic. He wanted to prove to himself that there was something supernatural and paranormal in the world. And he said to his friends to basically let him be alone and do it by himself because he feels like we're always together and I never have the chance to like do it by myself. And then I'm thinking in the back of my head, then why the hell are you inviting your friends or asking your friends to come with you on some of these expeditions or these investigations? If you really wanted answers, you should go to these places by yourself and search for yourself, you know, don't bring people. To have a paranormal experience, man, is such a personal thing. Even when it's recorded on camera, it's such a personal thing. I can't really explain it. I've had paranormal experiences in my life, and I've had some that have traumatized me. When I was 8 years old, I was traumatized in my parents' bedroom back in Stanwood, Washington. One of the scariest nights of my life. I have seen things at night in the woods. I have heard things at night in the woods. And I definitely I'm a believer. And some things, you know, even if it's recorded on camera, man, or maybe missed on camera, it's still very personal to you. You will take that with you for the rest of your life. And you will keep asking yourselves, how is that possible? I feel like, and then he like dropped to the ground because he was just so mad. And that episode, that episode just annoyed me when it came to Sam. I like Sam. I think he's probably a great person. I've seen he's matured way much after the fact. But that episode, was like hard to get through after he started throwing his fit. No offense. Again, it was a great episode. I really enjoyed it. But that moment right there, rough. Someone walks past the window behind Sam. I did not notice that. There was a bit of a shadow back there, wasn't there?
No fucking way. Right at the end of the hall.
Oh my god, it does.
After this became a maximum
It really
security
does.
prison, better treatment, obviously.
At first, in the back of my mind, I was like, that's probably just a bird. You're overreacting. And then I saw it go like this, and it looked like an actual someone's finger pointing. That's
However,
weird.
he did not inmates. After this became a maximum security prison, better treatment, obviously. Inmates.
Here? What the fuck was that on the camera?
That's not really something they missed, though. I think that's something they caught on camera, isn't it? This compared to The Conjuring. Really?
Jesus.
Make yourself...
Beelzebub.
What is Beelzebub?
Beelzebub is Satan.
Oh, fuck.
It's a synonym for Satan.
Shining light from the basement from the original Conjuring haunting.
Stop.
The basement.
Stop.
Did somebody else from the basement follow us up?
Seven. Holy fuck. The biggest guy.
Is there a god? But are you more powerful than he is?
Bigger.
That's where you're wrong.
It's time.
Straight just told him, yeah, you're wrong.
Hurt us?
No. Go. I'm trying to be free. My freedom. It said freedom twice.
Yeah. Do you plan on attacking us?
All of them.
It is very similar. Wow, I didn't realize that. Did you see that? There was definitely a shadow that walked by that door. Yeah, there was a there was a shadow way over by that doorway. Yeah. Yeah.
I swear, that was it.
The box moves. Oh, holy shit, yes it does.
I just keep thinking I hear someone out there at the end of the hall, but I'm honestly afraid to look. This is what we saw Dennis too, was this hallway.
Was
Like that picture, yeah, that ran at him.
Wow. Is it crazy of me to say, like, I really wish that would, like, happen?
Colby, it did happen to you 3 years ago.
Alright, Sam, come here.
Here, just shine a light over there. I kind of want to see it from like a camera perspective. Could it have been that?
That is bizarre, isn't it? I guess depending on how the lighting is, but...
Wait, that wasn't you?
No!
Yo,
you heard that, right?
Okay, update. We were all talking about leaving right this second, and the faucet turns on. We heard the shower turn on. If you go by another name besides Lucy, can you give us a sign? We don't want to get your name wrong. We want to be friends.
Jackie!
This is the first class swimming pool, eh?
Apparently haunted by this ghost named Jackie.
That light is flickering right there.
Between here and the other pool, there are people that have drowned on this
Now I'm
ship.
looking in the background and shit.
A female named Jackie haunts the abandoned swimming pool that's on this ship.
There's an abandoned swimming pool here?
Wait, this is the haunted pool by Jackie, you said? We gotta figure out a way in there, though.
You guys want to swim some laps?
Jackie is not very cool.
Yeah, Jackie, chill.
Jacqueline Torin, a little girl who is said to be 5 or 6 years old and believed to have drowned in a second-class pool. This area is... Jackie can be heard singing, laughing, giggling, calling for her mommy and daddy. Isn't that... That is horrifyingly sad. Sit back down and just, like, take a moment. Could you imagine a little child who has passed away on the other side, like, wandering around you, you're not even aware of it, and they're just looking for their parents. Like they have no idea where their parents are. Their parents moved on. They left the area, but they're stuck there. Could you imagine being that kid? I just couldn't imagine what it must be like.
Where are you?
To be confused and everything like that.
Mommy! If there's demonic entities here, and we're one of the last people to ever visit the ship, wouldn't they want to attach themselves to get on?
Oh my god, dude.
So we're back to the conversation they had on the ship 4 years ago.
What's up, Sam? Are you good?
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, you just look freaked out as crap right there.
Why does that?
What happened with Sam?
What happened though? He just looked freaked out for a bit.
That just didn't look like Sam.
Looked freaked out, that's all.
No, fine. Dude, me and Jake both were looking at you.
I was looking at you and Sam, I'm not
that
gonna lie.
Didn't look
You
like
look, you look
For
scared.
like 3 seconds, you were just like this.
Yeah, but before he did that, he shaked, right?
Yeah, you remember shaking, right? Getting the chills and then you were just like...
Did you zone out or something?
You were literally staring at the Ouija board, just going...
I was just staring into your light.
Could that have been a moment that Sam got the attachment? Was it Jackie all along? Who knows?
Sorry for
Who knows?
stopping this so fast, but I just got this weird breath, like 3 times in a row.
In the music box?
Yeah, I've never heard
Are
that
you going to
before.
compare it to someone drowning?
Out of breath.
Yeah, like panting 3 times in a row.
Could that have been Jackie gasping for breath as she was drowning? I guess it's possible. I would not, like, it's a good theory. It's a good theory. I'm not going to jump to that conclusion just yet, but it's a good theory. It makes sense that something from Queen Mary would attach because they have filmed 13 videos there. They did that. They filmed a lot, didn't they? Yeah. I don't even think I've seen some of those, to be honest with you, but they did a lot.
Is that a growl?
No, that was a growl. That was a growl. It came from that direction.
You hear that?
Wait, what
Is this the Witch's Forest?
Is that a growl?
No, that was a growl. That was a growl. It came from that direction.
You hear that?
Wait, what is that?
I'm not seeing what you guys are saying. What? Oh, wait. There is something moving back there, it kind of looks like. Yeah, it's moving. There could be, man. Wow, yeah, look at that. That is interesting. That is creepy, too. It could be an animal, for sure, but an animal like that doesn't growl, I don't think. Was it the Jersey Devil? Maybe. Okay. I'm not going to jump to the conclusion that, you know, all of those were like 100% accurate. I won't connect things like that. I mean, it's interesting that you have given a lot of perspective to this. You've given a lot of time and effort to making this video, which I actually respect. So that you got that. Some of the graininess and stuff with the cameras, maybe not so much. I could literally drop a face with that kind of camera work in the dark easily. I've done it before with photos. So not really sure what to think about those. However, it was very interesting and very knowledgeable that you made this and I got to look at it. Some of those things were really creepy and intense, so thank you very much for showing me that. That was a lot of fun, really cool, interesting things that I missed completely when watching the videos, besides a couple of them, obviously. But comment down below, let me know your thoughts. What do you guys think I should watch next when it comes to the paranormal and Sam and Colby? Obviously, you guys give a lot of recommendations, especially to Amanda's channel. You guys want me to check out Amanda's channel at some point, so hit the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, share the content again, really appreciate it. And until next time, guys, keep it retro, and I'll check you guys out in the next video. Take care. Holy shit, Michael. We made it to We Slaughtered Barbecue. The epitome and the purpose of our trip is to make it to this area.
Oh yes. Food and cattle.
Yep. I just noticed, is that a cemetery way over there, or are those cattle?
No, I think that is a small cemetery.
Holy shit, that's kind of cool and creepy. That thing is massive, but there's not just that one. There are spiders literally
There's
everywhere.
one there. There's one there. There's one over there. And then there's this one here.
Dude, they're everywhere on the
They're all
property.
huge.
It's
Oh,
cool.
there's one there.